whatever we want. You guys ever notice this? When you talk to like those Korean streamers, they get real sensitive. When you talk about like their government, you talk about their president. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about like, you see what Danny just got, hey, I could talk about whatever I want. We can talk about whatever we want. No restrictions whatsoever. We could talk about whatever we want. Now, with that said though, let me keep it moving. Thank you, Wendy. So, what was I talking about when she invited me? Thank you, Diane Mendez. Hey, by the way, G-Nut, MVP. Thank you so much, G-Nut. Thank you, G-Nut. We would have lost without that. We would have lost by 3,000 points. Where's Bonita? I don't know. I don't know what she'd be doing. What were we talking about before she interrupted and invited me? We were talking about the map. That's right. Look at the map, y'all. So this is a map of Taiwan. To give you guys an idea of how close I am to Shenzhen. This is where I am right now. This is Shenzhen. The flight was about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half from here to Shenzhen. Now I'm gonna give you guys the $1 million answer. Why is it that Taiwan still has its autonomy? You guys have to understand a very important thing. This is the $1 million answer to the question none of you guys have asked. Do you guys know why China hasn't invaded and taken back Taiwan by force? Do you guys know the answer to that question? Real talk, do you guys know the answer to that question? Let me explain. The best way to understand it is if you look at Shenzhen and Hong Kong. So Shenzhen is where I live, right here. Hong Kong is here. Okay? The reason why, I'm gonna enlighten you guys. Listen to this. In 1997, Hong Kong was peacefully returned to mainland China. However, in the 1980s, a woman by the name of Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of England, flew to Beijing to negotiate with China. The British original intent was that they wanted to keep Hong Kong in perpetuity. The lease was only for 99 years. They wanted to keep it in perpetuity. Okay? Beijing rejected that. Beijing said, hell no. You're going to return Hong Kong to us. And then Margaret Thatcher said, you know what? Why don't you just allow Hong Kong to go independent? Just let Hong Kong become independent and become its own place. Beijing said, hell no. Beijing said, hell no. At one point, Beijing in the 1980s, they said, you know what? If you don't give Hong Kong back, you know we could just drive our tanks right across the street into Hong Kong. We could just take it by force. To which Margaret Thatcher responded, you could do that, and we would be powerless to stop you, but the rest of the world wouldn't look very favorably upon that. But it was a very effective negotiating tactic because the British had no chips. They have to negotiate, because if they don't negotiate, it's a land border. Soldiers can cross, tanks can cross. Does that make sense? There is nothing that'll stop them from going into Hong Kong. Does that make sense, everybody? So that is why Hong Kong and Hong Kong and Macau will return peacefully. Because you have to give it back. The law says you have to give it back after 99 years. Now, the Taiwan situation is different. There is no treaty, right? So there is no 99 years, right? There is no 99 years. And the answer to that question is why hasn't it happened for Taiwan yet? It's because of this. Check this out right here. It's called the ocean. You see this big ass ocean right here? That makes it very, very difficult. Because essentially, if you were to take it back by force, it would be an amphibious assault. You would essentially need a very strong navy, and you have to do basically a Normandy, like a D-Day. You have to storm the beaches, right? So the threat of using force is much more complicated than if the border is just a land border, because there's a big ass thing called the ocean in between. Does that make sense? Anytime you have an ocean in between, it makes it a lot harder. Does that make sense? Now, to talk a little bit more about the intricacies behind it, Beijing has also come out and they've said, you know, we want to do this peacefully. We want to do the reunification peacefully. We don't want to fire any bullets. We don't want to do anything. We don't want to do anything that involves using force. But we will use it if we have to. Okay? We will use it if we have to. But the reality is, it's extremely difficult to run an operation like that because you have a very, very large swath of water in between Taiwan and mainland China. Does that make sense? So this is the reason why it's not as simple as Hong Kong or Macau, because of this ocean in between. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay? Does that make sense, everyone? Is this making sense? Is this making sense, everybody? Let me know in the comments. Keep the comments flowing, everybody. Does that make sense? So that is the real reason why. So it's not a sensitive topic at all because it's reality. There's nothing sensitive about it at all. You know, we love to talk about it. You know, we Americans, we love to talk about politics. We love to talk about international situation. That's exactly what's going on over here. That's the only reason why they haven't invaded, because it's difficult. It's very difficult. Okay? And if we expand on this topic a little bit more, to give all the people back home in America kind of like a dose of reality, this is going to be a very tough thing for you guys to hear, because I'm an American as well. If there were to be a conflict that were to arise over here, if there were to be a conflict that were to arise in Taiwan, it would be very, very bad. In my opinion, it would be very, very bad for the United States. And I say this as an American, because you guys know in football, in basketball, there's something called the home field advantage. They would have the home field advantage here because they would be fighting 90 miles off their coast, whereas we would be fighting thousands of miles away from our coast. Does that make sense? So it's like, you know, we like to think, you know, Donald Trump always likes to say, you know, we got the strongest military in the world. We want to make our military stronger. Yeah, we do have the strongest military in the world. But if a regional conflict were to break out here, we would be at a significant disadvantage. We would be at a disadvantage in every single aspect you can think of. All the waters, you see, this is what's going to happen because I love talking about this. If the conflict were to arise, one of the first things they're going to do is they're going to cut the underground cables for the internet. So you think about it, man. Charlie, man, listen to what I'm saying, though, because you got to understand, this is an island. How do they get connected with the rest of the world? They need internet cables underground. I can assure you, in the case of a conflict, they will cut those cables. They will cut those cables. And this entire island is no longer able to use the internet and get connected to the outside world. Okay? So then you say, okay, what if they use Starlink? Starlink doesn't cover Taiwan. Starlink doesn't cover mainland China either. Use Starlink. Starlink doesn't cover Taiwan. Starlink doesn't cover mainland China either. Does that make sense? So this is why I gotta do this with Ashley, man. You're looking good.
Thank you. It's my birthday on Sunday.
To my audience about a very serious topic. No, there's no Starlink in Taiwan, and I'm gonna explain that in a second. I was talking with my viewers about a very serious topic. But how you doing?
Good. Yo, Blessed, is that Monkey King?
Monkey King, what up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Good to see you.
How y'all doing? How you guys doing?
We're about to shoot some more videos. We did the IC show earlier today. We're taking a little break, and then we're going to shoot another video, some content. What about you? It's daytime.
I'm in front of the Taipei National Palace Museum in Taiwan.
Fire.
Yeah, this is like the most badass museum in all of Taiwan.
Yo, did you go inside yet?
I'm about to. After I stream, I'm going to go inside and I got to film.
Oh, are you allowed to stream in there or just film?
I don't think so. I don't think you can stream when I can film though, but I can't stream in there. So, yeah.
Well, I know the content is gonna be fire.
Yeah, we're gonna make some nice videos. We're gonna make some nice videos, man. We're gonna make some nice videos. I'm gonna run a quick one with you, and then I gotta get back to my audience. Let's run a quick one.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Kansas City.
Let's do it.
I love talking about heavy topics, man, because I'm gonna keep expanding. We don't shy away from heavy topics. Love to give you guys a piece of my mind about these heavy topics. Okay, Spandexy, share the live stream, man. Thank you, Terry. Spandexy, share the live stream, please. Tap on my face, everybody. Tap on my face. Oh, it's her birthday? Hey, Ashley. Ashley, it's your birthday?
Yes, it's on Sunday.
Oh, happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna ask how old you turn, but
I'm turning 23.
23?
Yes.
Young buck. Young. So young.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, tap on my face. Tap on my face. Tap on my face, y'all. Well, the reason, Gio just loves to tell people about my Cash App because he's trying to get people to support the channel so we can stay on the road because the gifting option is broken for a lot of people. I agree, Oliver. I like being 34, man. I like being 34. The best thing for me would be to be 23 with the knowledge of 33. That would be the best. Y'all, we need 100 points. Oh, we got it. Thank you, G Nut. We need 100 points, and we got it just like that. We got it just like that. Thank you, NMA. We got it just like that, y'all. We got it. Everybody tap on my face. We got triples coming up, y'all. Let's get this dub. We got a nice winning streak. Hell yeah, Oliver, man. We need some funds to keep the channel going, man. We lost our entire subscription revenue. That went down to 0 overnight because of Apple. We lost that revenue entirely. It's crazy because of what TikTok has been subject to by Apple and Google. We lost the subscription revenue overnight. It went from like thousands to 0. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't think we have a glove to... Yes, we could use the glove during triples. We could use the glove during triples. Everything is ×3 or ×5. Everybody, tap on my face. We got triples, y'all. Thank you, Big O. We got triples, everybody. We got triples. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Big O. We got triples. We got 40 seconds of triples, y'all. We could use the glove now as well. We could use the glove. We got a glove and we got triples, y'all. Everything is ×3 or ×5, everybody. Everything is ×3 or ×5. Tap on my face, y'all. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Darnell. Everything is ×3 or ×5. We got 20 seconds of triples. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Tammy Jones. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, User. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Darnell. We got 5 seconds of triples, y'all. And y'all, this is beautiful. Thank you, Mike. Mike, that hit the glove. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mella. Oh, we won this. Oh, we won this, y'all. Oh, we won this. Thank you, Yehoshua. Thank you, Mello. Y'all, we won this, y'all. Mike, that hit the glove. That hit the glove. That hit the glove. We won this. That hit the glove, y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys, man. That hit the glove. Thank you, Big O. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, guys, man. That hit the glove. Beautiful. Thank you, Andy Jones, for subscribing. I'm not sure if you're in the USA or not, man, but people in America cannot subscribe. More and more people are going to lose their subscriptions because Apple is not allowing you guys to renew your subscriptions. Only people that paid like for 3 months or 12 months in a row can have access to the subscriptions. You are all going to lose your subscriptions in the near future because of Apple, and we're going to lose that revenue source for the channel, so it sucks. So this is why we're putting our Cash App up here, because we're losing so many sources of revenue. Damn, Oliver, that 1 rose was too much, man. I appreciate you, Oliver, for the 1 rose. I know, Gina, but I'm confident we'll be back. I'm confident we'll be back. Hopefully TikTok is going to figure out a solution that satisfies the law. Okay, brown girl, Social City. Hopefully I find a wife this year, man. Oliver, you spent 1K. 1K pesos? You spent 1K pesos, Oliver? Because I know you're not talking about no dollars, Oliver. I know you said you spent 1K pesos. I think you got yourself confused with somebody else, man. Thank you, Henry. I know you ain't spent no 1K dollars, man. You spent 1K pesos. You ain't spent no 1K dollars, man. He said he spent 1K. 1K my ass. He spent no 1K. Tap on my face, everybody. Tap on my face. I know, Terry. I don't want anything to change with the algorithm, man. So it's like you got all these people coming out the woodwork talking about Mr. Beast says he wants to buy it. Man, that's nonsense. Nonsense. Yo, Will says stay single. Will says stay single. Will says stay single, everybody. He says stay single. Tap on my face. I know. Oliver did, man. We appreciate Oliver. Yo, we want to thank Mike. We want to thank G-Net with that glove. Mike got the glove. Mike hit the glove. G-Net with the what's it called? With the jet. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Anime. Thank you, Big O, Mello, Darnell, Terry, and Jazz. Thank y'all so much. That's a very convincing victory. That's a very, very convincing victory, y'all.
Oh,
Hey, Ashley.
you flamed me.
Nah, it's only because we hit some triples and some gloves. But let me say this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ashley. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great birthday.
Thank you.
I don't sing this for everybody, but I'm gonna sing it for you. All right,
Aw.
happy birthday.
Bye. Thank you. Have a great day.
Ashley, I'm gonna get back to my audience.
Okay.
Bye, Ashley.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, sorry. I have to leave. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
People will agree, some people will disagree, but I'm entitled to my opinion, and a lot of times I think I'm right because I have analyzed the situation and I do keep in touch with what goes on in the news and what goes on in our current events. You guys have to understand, man. This fucking place, all the ocean around it, it looks like an ocean. This place is a minefield. I'm telling you guys, man, this is a place. I'm gonna listen. What I'm about to say is strictly my opinion. It's not. I'm not gonna say. I don't have no G14 classified information. I have access to the same newspapers you do. I watch the same content that you guys do. Everybody can access it. What I'm about to say is strictly my personal opinion. It is not supposed to represent. It's my personal opinion. You guys have to understand. The United States, our country, we spent like $1 trillion a year on defense. But America is spread very thin because we are everywhere in the world. We're in the Middle East, we're in Africa, we're in Asia, we're in Europe, we're in NATO, we're in freaking Latin America, we're everywhere. So that budget has to go everywhere, all around the world. The servicemen, the generals, the lieutenants, the contractors, the consultants, they all have to get paid an American level salary. So much of our $1 trillion budget every single year for our military is spread out thinly across so many parts of the world. Thank you, DB. A very important concept that I want you guys to understand. This is the $1 million concept. I'm gonna tell you guys this, hear me, hear me. The Chinese military, and it's very appropriate that we say this in Taiwan, the Chinese military is focused on one thing and one thing only. The Chinese military don't give a fuck about what happens in Latin America. They don't have any security concerns in Europe. They only have one, the entire Chinese military apparatus is focused on one thing. This land that I'm sitting on right now, Taiwan. All the oceans around this map that you see here. Look at this. All the oceans that you see here. Okay, see, I'm at the very tip top. I'm at the very tip top right here of this island. All the oceans around it has been mapped thoroughly by the PLA, the People's Liberation Army. They're gonna have things waiting for us if a conflict was going to arise that we didn't even fucking know existed. It would be Armageddon if a conflict were to break out over here because they will throw the entire kitchen sink at us. So this is why when they say they want to resolve this issue peacefully, it is so complicated. Because the people here live their own life. They have a very peaceful life. They have a very chill life. And they have, for the very most part, a life that is very, very different from the life in mainland China. The fact that I'm on TikTok right now without VPN, I don't have to use a VPN to talk to you guys, is reflective of the fact that this is a society that is very, very open. For the most part, you have freedom of speech. You could say whatever you want in Taiwan. You could practice any religion you want. You could practice any religion you want. You could, there's so much freedom here that I don't want to say they don't have in China, but it's different, right? There are religious groups that are allowed here that are not allowed in mainland China. I'm not going to say their names, but this is why they want to keep their way of life here. So you have a side in Beijing, they said, we need this back. And they here, for the most part, they said, we don't really want to go back. So how do you resolve this issue? This is why we are in the stalemate that we're in today. Does that make sense? This is why we're in the stalemate we're in today. So this is why when I tell you guys, hold on, I gotta do a verification real quick. Hold on. When I tell you guys, this is why, like, a lot of people, what they don't understand is they think, being in the Middle East, that's a powder keg. This place right here is a powder keg. I know it's all nice and shit, people hanging out with their kids. Okay, people hanging out with their kids, going to museums. This island is a powder keg. This island is literally a powder keg. There is so much American military hardware. There are missiles, missile defense systems, tanks, Abraham tanks, F whatever jets. They buy their weapons exclusively from America. The entire Taiwanese military uses American equipment. I mean, this place is a freaking powder keg. They got American weapons everywhere. Everywhere. And it makes me very nervous as well. So it's like, this is why, because I live in Shenzhen, man. If something were to happen, man, my ass lives on the coast. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in Tibet. I don't live in Xinjiang. I don't live deep in the interior. I live on the coast. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is I don't shy away from these topics. Whenever I go to a place, I love to give you guys the lay of the land. I love to tell you guys what's going on in this place. Taiwan is a very beautiful place. But the problem is, if it could grow legs and swim away from mainland China, maybe things will be better. But the problem is you can't choose your neighbors. Mainland China is a huge country and they are right next to you and they want to take you back. And there's nothing you could do about it. And that is why we are in the dilemma that we are in today. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense what I'm saying right now? Another thing, I'm gonna go stream in Taiwan University in a couple of days when I come back here to Taipei. I'm gonna go to Taiwan University, the best university in all of Taiwan. I could walk right on the campus. No IDs, no security checks. I walk right on campus. Like I could walk on the campus of Harvard. I could walk on the campus of University of North Carolina. I could walk on the campus of Duke University. I could walk right on campus. It is totally open to the public and it's free. I could walk into their dining room and I could walk into their dining hall and I could get some food right away. A very open society here. Very, very open society. I mean, you guys saw me yesterday. I walked into their city hall yesterday holding my nuts. Thank you, W Blower. The vibe here is so chill, so laid back. I respect this about them. I respect this about Taiwan. But the problem is, how long can this way of life stay? So a lot of people asking back home in America, they're like, okay, so what is the solution? What is the solution to the tension, to this massive problem? Why does China want Taiwan back so bad? Does anybody know the answer in the chats? Why does China want Taiwan back so bad? Why? What's so special about this island? Why do you guys want this? Why do you want Taiwan back so bad? Why? Why? A lot of people are saying the chips. A lot of people are saying the semiconductor chips. Keep the comments flowing. Why does China want Taiwan back so bad? Strategic location, okay? Anybody knows? Spandex says it belongs to China. I agree with that. But why do they want it back so bad, other than the fact that it belongs there? I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why. It's not about the chips, man. It's not about the chips. I don't get that. China can make its own chips. The chips are not as good, but they can make their own chips. The very simple reason is this. The number one reason, let me show you on the map why they want it back so bad. Look at this. I'm gonna draw a line for you guys, all right? Check this out. This is mainland China. This is South Korea. This is Japan. You can go and Google this terminology, these words, and I'm about to say, hear me, hear me. It's called the first island chain. This is a terminology that the Americans, we use, and the Chinese really use it. It's called the first island chain. The first island chain is essentially this thing right here that I'm drawing with my hand. This is the first island chain. The first island chain is this concept that's been around for dozens of years. It's a concept that China feels like its access to the Pacific is being bottled up by the Americans. Because Americans have naval bases in South Korea and in Japan and in the Philippines. So they feel like this first island chain is keeping the PLA Navy bottled up. By taking back Taiwan, that is the breakthrough point of the first island chain. You break out of the first island chain. Does that make sense? Because if you were to take back Taiwan, then your Navy ships would be stationed in Taiwan. It's about access. It's all about access. You guys can Google this concept called the first island chain. Okay? Now, you guys have to understand this. You guys have to understand. The PLA, they feel like, you know what? Even if we don't have Taiwan right now, we have enough firepower to break out of the first island chain. We could break out of the first island chain even without Taiwan. We could break out of it. We have enough firepower to break out of it. But it sure is a lot easier if we have Taiwan. So that is one of the biggest reasons why they want Taiwan back, is to break out of the first island chain. Now, an American general once said this. An American general once said, Taiwan is an unsinkable aircraft carrier. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you for saying my hair. My hair looks pretty good after I wear a hat for a little bit to kind of tame it for a little bit. Okay? But tell me, see that, bro, tell me what's going on with Neo. I'm losing so much money. Who is that, Z06? Thank you, oh, Sarah. So does that make sense, everybody, why China wants Taiwan back so bad? One is that if they were to reunite with Taiwan, it would finally close the book on a very, very nasty chapter of Chinese history, which is very simple. Taiwan was forced to be given to Japan. It was absolutely humiliating. After the first Sino-Japanese War in the 1890s, China was forced to give Taiwan up. Because Taiwan used to be a part of China. It was forced to give Taiwan to the Japanese. It's a very humiliating chapter of Chinese history. This is why you guys have to understand, man. The Chinese Communist Party, they've said this so many times. You sometimes when somebody tells you something, all you need to do is just listen. You don't need to guess. You don't need to interpret. When somebody tells you something, sometimes you just need to listen. The CCP has been crystal clear about this. They said it very simply. Without the reunification of Taiwan, the rejuvenation of the Chinese race is not complete. You literally just gotta listen to them. Just gotta listen to them. They literally say this. Without the reunification of Taiwan, the rejuvenation of the Chinese race is incomplete. They literally say this straight up. You don't need to guess what they mean. They say this. Oh, I wonder what they mean by that. They say this word by word. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta listen to what they say. You gotta listen to what they say, because it's like when you think about this place, man. So now what is the solution? What is the solution to this island? In my opinion, the solution, now this is my opinion. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but you guys tune in and watch me because you guys love to hear my opinion. I think the ultimate solution, thank you, G-Net, for the superstar. The ultimate solution, I know it's gonna hurt a lot of Americans back home for me to say this. I think ultimately, in my honest, humble opinion, I think ultimately Taiwan's gonna be reunited with China. I do. However, I think Beijing is going to give them a very, very fair term, meaning one country, two systems. You could still use Google, you could still use Facebook, you could still use TikTok, you could still use your own, you could still vote the way you did before, but you're going to be a part of China. So we're not going to make you use a VPN. We're not going to take away a lot of your privileges. But that's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the answer. This is why people get paid to make estimates. This is why you watch CNBC. This is why you watch Fox Business, right? Because they don't know what's going to happen with the stock market. It could go up, it could go down, it could stay flat. But why do you watch those pundits, right? Because you like to listen to people make predictions. This is human nature. My prediction is that eventually one day it'll be reunited, but it'll be one country, two systems. They will continue to keep their way of life. However, it will all fall under one country. That's my personal opinion. And the reason I say that, the justification for this opinion is that China is too powerful. China is too strong economically, and they are never going to stop. Imagine you are walking down the street and there's a very strong man chasing you. He muscular. Oh, he got muscles everywhere. He got chest muscles. He got strong muscles, and he's getting bigger. And he never stops chasing you. Eventually, one day, you are going to get tired and you're going to slow down, and they're going to catch you. That's just my humble opinion. I'm not saying that I want it to happen. I'm not saying I don't want it to happen. I'm just giving you my opinion on what I think will happen. Does that make sense? You know, it's not about need or not need. You know what I'm saying? I need Angelina Jolie. You know what I'm saying? I need Scarlett Johansson. I need Sydney Sweeney. They don't need me. You know what I'm saying? But that don't stop me from chasing after them. That's a bad example, but you get what I'm saying? That's not about need or not need. You know what I'm saying? So some people may agree, some people may not agree, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have needs. But unfortunately, the thing about it is, a lot of things in life, it's not about what you need or don't need. It's about the realities on the ground. That is the life that we live in. It's my personal opinion. So, like I said, I absolutely love this place. I got such good impressions of this place. And I really hope that, you know, the people here can continue to live the way they do, because they seem genuinely happy. The people here in Taiwan, they seem genuinely happy. They seem genuinely very, very enjoying. They seem like they're enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? They seem very, very happy. As far as how long it's going to stay this way, thank you, Lauren. As far as how long this way of life is going to stay this way, we don't know. I'm 34 years old. We'll see what happens. And this is going to be the kicker, y'all. See, I'm going to tell you guys so many things that I promise you guys haven't thought about before. I promise you guys, a lot of things I'm telling you guys, you've never thought about it before. Either A, maybe you don't care, but B, this is why you guys tune in and watch. I'm going to give you guys another something else to think about. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes to think about this. Okay? Imagine, I want you guys to remember, China is not a democracy. China is a single party state. There's no elections in China. But here's the craziest part about it. I'm going to stand up when I say this. The craziest part about it that a lot of Americans back home don't understand is that they think, actually I need to sit down because y'all can't see me, because they think if China were to have elections, it would be different. Let me tell you guys, that's a totally wrong way of thinking. I live in China. I can guarantee you 99.9999% of Chinese people in China believe that Taiwan is a part of China. I live there. 99.9999% of the people. A lot of people don't understand what I'm about to say. People seem that this is what our media back home, they don't understand. Is that a lot of people, like Fox News, they'll tell you, oh my God, so-and-so is a warmonger. Oh, they want to take back Taiwan. This is the $1 million thing they don't understand. Thank you, Ni Hao Ma. This is the $1 million thing they don't understand. That man in Beijing is a peacemaker. if they allowed elections in China and people actually went to the voting booth and elections have consequences, this place will be invaded tomorrow. I promise you, this place will be invaded tomorrow. Because if there was a general election in China and people voted on issues and who gets in office depends on delivering on those issues, this place will get invaded tomorrow. The fact that this place hasn't been invaded already, that's the unfortunate reality a lot of people back home don't want to face. The reason that this place hasn't been invaded already is because of one word. It's called restraint. Those men in Beijing have a lot of restraint. They want to do it peacefully. Because if it was up to the average Chinese person, I live in China, this place would be done. Real talk. This is something that people don't understand. This is what people don't understand. Like, people on Fox News will tell you, oh my God, that man in Beijing a warmonger. Oh, he a peacemaker. You should get on your knees. Fox News should get on their knees and thank him that this place hasn't been invaded yet. Because if people in China could vote, and they could vote on issues, the PLA is here tomorrow. I swear to God, I'm telling you guys, people don't understand this. They always say, oh, that man in Beijing is a warmonger. He is all about aggression. He's not about no aggression. He's the ultimate peacemaker. The fact that there's no boots on the ground right now is because of restraint. Beijing has exercised so much restraint. So much restraint. You see, a lot of times we as Americans, we don't see, like, this is the thing I wish all Americans back home can understand. Like, I wish so much I could just do like a Harry Potter. You guys ever see Harry Potter? In Harry Potter, Professor Snape uses a wand and he sucks all the knowledge and all the thoughts in his head and he gives it to Harry Potter. You guys ever seen him do that? You guys ever seen Snape do that? He goes, as he got bit by the snake and he's laying there. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, Callie. He uses a wand. He sucks out all the knowledge from his head and he gives it to Harry Potter. I wish I could do that. Because what I'm trying to tell you guys is, like, literally the reason why everything is the way it is. It's not about I'm telling you guys, what did Donald Trump say? What did Donald Trump say? Donald Trump said, if they invade Taiwan, I'm going to put 200% tariffs on their products. Thank you, JP. That's what Donald Trump said. Donald Trump said, I'm going to put 200% tariffs on Chinese products if they invade Taiwan. That's fucking laughable. If that was really the case, the PLA will be here tomorrow. You think you could solve this with money? You think this is about money? You think this is about money? Dog. See, he's thinking as a businessman. He's like, oh, if I put 200% tariffs on them, it'll really scare them. No. If Beijing was like, okay, so if I could invade and it'll cost me 200% tariffs, the PLA will be here tomorrow. It's not about money. They don't give a fuck about money. They want this place. It's about pride. It's about the first island chain. This is why a lot of the nuances, a lot of people back home in America, they don't understand the nuances of what they do here. They say, like you go watch Fox News. Fox News is like, the Chinese are they're flying their fighter jets, they're blockading the island with their ships. So the fuck what? So what? So what? They haven't done anything, right? This is a Chinese tactic. I was born in China. I know it's called show. I'm going to give you guys the $1 million answer right now. I'm going to come closer to the camera. Write this down. When you see all that bullshit happening, with all the planes, all the fighter jets flying, with all the airplanes, with all the Navy ships, that's when you know nothing is going to happen. When something will happen, it will happen on a day where nothing is happening. Everything is real quiet. There's no fighter jets. There is no airplanes. There's no bomber exercises. There is no ships anywhere. Does that make sense? It's all tactics. When you guys see all those things, it's tactics. It's for show. if China really was ready to come, it'll come on the quietest day ever. You wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even know it. I'm telling you guys, you wouldn't even know it. Does that make sense? So don't be fooled by all the shit that you see on Fox News and all the shit that you see on CNN. Don't be fooled by all that, man. They be like, oh my God, China's doing all the military exercises, man. When I hear about the military exercises, I sleep real good at night because then I know nothing's gonna happen. It's those days when nothing is happening, that's when you should be very concerned. Those are the days where you need to be very, very concerned. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay? So it's like I said, I love to do this show because you guys have to understand, man, I have social anxiety. So I don't really like to go out there to the, to crowded ass places. I like to chill. And I think about these things a lot in my life. In my own personal life, I think about these things a lot. And I love geopolitics. I love to keep up with what's going on in current events. I love these things. So for me to be able to see what's going on in the world right now, it is very, very interesting. But the one thing you cannot do is you cannot let yourself be influenced by all the talking heads who are what I call Wikipedia experts. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of what I call Wikipedia experts out there. Peter Zeihan is a great example. Peter Zeihan is very famous on TikTok and YouTube. He talks about geopolitics all the time. He especially likes to talk about China, and he likes to talk about Taiwan. I'm going to give you guys a little fun fact. He speaks no Mandarin. He's never been to China. He is talking out of his ass. These people have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They have no idea what they're talking about. Okay, you got to be living here. You got to breathe this air. You got to see what the fuck is going on the ground to see what's going on. And I'm telling you guys, man, there's a lot of people. So somebody kept on saying, like, what about the Taiwanese people? Look, I love the Taiwanese people. I love them. What about them? I love them. I love them. But the reality is, it's a small island of 20 million people, and it's caught in a tussle between China and the United States. You ever heard Lee Kuan Yew? What's his name? The founding father of Singapore. Lee Kuan Yew. How do you say his name? He passed away. Rest in peace. But he used to say, Singapore is like if elephants broke out fighting, we could get crushed. He said this. The former president, the former prime minister, the former leader of Singapore, he said, man, listen, we are a small country. Singapore is a small country. If elephants were to start fighting, we could get crushed. So this is to answer your question. Yeah, Lee Kuan Yew, it's like, you guys have to understand, man, like when you see all this going on over here, okay, all this going on over here in Taiwan, man, these people, they just want to live in peace, man. They just want to live in peace. They just want to live in happiness. But unfortunately, the reality of life is that they live right next to China and they ain't got nowhere to go. Unless they can grow some legs and swim away, they ain't got nowhere to go. They ain't got nowhere to go. That's just the reality. That's just the reality, everybody. Okay, do you guys enjoy this? I see our views going up. Okay? Did you guys like this? Do you guys like this type of talk? Do you guys like this type of talk? Where we talk about what's going on in the world and I give you guys a piece of my mind. It's like I said, I don't know everything, but I have a lot of firsthand on the ground experience because I live in this country and I follow what's going on. I talk to people. I talked with my cab driver just now, my Uber driver for like 15 minutes on the way here just to understand their way of thinking. The Taiwanese people are so nice and friendly this trip, man. The driver is, I'll tell you this, man. The one thing that I have that's very, very reflective of the Taiwanese people, man, is they are very gentle people. That's the number one word I would use to describe them, man. They don't raise their voice. They don't shout. They don't yell. They don't do none of that. They just very gentle people. You know what I'm saying? And I like that, man, because, I'm a dog. Thank you, E-Rap, because you guys know I'm a dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog. Like, I get in people's face. But they're just like, these people here, man, they are very, very, they're very calm people. They're very demure. They're very, very demure people, man. And in the 3 days that I've been here, man, like, it's honestly made me more demure. I'm starting to say thank you even more when I walk into a convenience store. When I walk into 7-Eleven this morning to get some water for my stream, as soon as I walked in, the guy said, 早上好. Good morning. He said it to me. The worker at the cashier, he said, 早上好. Good morning. Man, that fucked me up. I was like, what the hell? I said, what you say? I didn't say that to him. I said, what? Nobody ever says that to me in China. No 7-Eleven attendant says that to me in China. He said, 早上好. He said, good morning. I said, what the hell? Freak me out. They're so polite over here. They freak me out. And you know what I said? 早上好. I said it back to him. I said, good morning. Never. They never say that. They never say that. I mean, if you had a 5-star hotel, I mean, they'll say that, right? I mean, if you had the Ritz-Carlton, they'll say that. But not like at a gas station, right? Not at like a... Michael, no, I never come in contact with military personnel. And the reason is very simple, man. I'm an American. I don't want to come into contact with any military personnel. I don't want to know about their military shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I say is my opinion based on knowledge and facts that everybody can access on the internet and on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, you know what I mean? For me, it's like, you know, you get old enough and you see, I'm gonna give you guys one more cool story. And then we're going to keep it moving. I'm going to give you guys one more cool story, okay? So, I remember in 2019, how many of you guys remember the Hong Kong protests? Thank you, G-Net. Thank you, G-Net. How many of you guys remember the Hong Kong protests from 2019? How many of you guys remember? How many of you guys remember? You guys, anybody remember? Regina remembers that. Mark Goldstein remembers that. Terry remembers. Cap remembers. Everybody, few remembers, right? You guys remember the Hong Kong protests. All right, so I remember, because this was, you know, it's kind of, I always tell people this, man. I said, man, I don't know what the fuck happened, but when I came over to China, to Shenzhen in 2019, all hell broke loose. I said, what is going on? When I came, let me tell you the events that happened in 2019, ever since I came to China. Literally, the moment I show up in China, within the next few months, Donald Trump starts to put tariffs on Chinese products. That happened literally the moment I arrived in China. And then a few months later, Hong Kong broke into protests. And then 2 months after that, COVID-19. I'm like, what the I'm like, dog, I just showed up here. Chill out. I said, I just showed up here. Chill your ass out for a second. Okay? And I remember this, man. I remember when Hong Kong broke out into a protest, man. A lot of you guys didn't know that. But in the streets of Shenzhen, there were tanks. Not a lot, but there was like late at night, there were like all these tanks that were in Shenzhen. I never saw it myself, but I saw it on social media. And I remember one of my employees sent it to me. He sent it to me. He was like, Daniel, are you scared? He said, Daniel, look at those tanks in the streets of Shenzhen. Are you scared, Daniel? Are you scared? Are you scared? I said, boy, I'm not scared at all. Because I was born in China. I know the Chinese mindset. That's for show. That's a warning. Because if they really wanted to do something, the streets will be silent. You would never even knew it was coming. The fact that you could see these videos of tanks in the streets during training, that means that absolutely nothing is going to happen. The minute you start to see the streets real clean, real quiet, that's when you know some shit is going to happen. That's when you know some shit is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I've been living here long enough. I'm an American by passport, but I'm an American by passport, but I am what's up, Chris? What are you doing not streaming, Chris? But I am what I would call I have a lot of the Chinese mindset. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I love to do my channel, man, because I feel like I was made in China. grown up in America, but I was made in China. You know what I'm saying? So, does that make sense? We're gonna keep talking about it a little bit more. I love just talking to you guys and sharing my thoughts. Let's get one with the bonita one. Let's get one with the bonita one.
Oh, I see. Who is this? Kai is also calling me. 天下公，天下为公。
Where are you?
Where do you think I am?
Taiwan.
I know I'm in Taiwan.
Okay. Is that cold? You have to wear gloves.
It's cold. Yeah, it's kind of chilly. It's raining too. Light drizzle.
Raining. That's the cap for rain. Here is empty. Only here. I thought that is for sun. Also for rain. You.
It's the only one I got. It's the only one I got. It's the only one I got. It's the only one I have. Hey, this is the Palace Museum, National Palace Museum, 故宫博物院.
No,
Taipei
that's
故宫
not.
博物院.
That is not.
It is. This is the Taipei 故宫博物院. This is it. Right behind me.
Oh, I thought you say 故宫. Oh, okay.
It
okay.
is. Taipei 故宫博物院.
Oh, it's Taipei. It's not 故宫. I thought it's the one from Beijing.
No, this is also called 故宫.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called the Taipei National Museum. Chinita, have you ever been to a museum in your life?
Of course. What you mean?
Okay, I was just trying to make sure. I was just trying to make sure.
You don't have to make sure, okay? You make it sound like you don't know shit.
What you up to?
Nothing. I just started my life.
You just started your live?
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking about some we was talking about Angelina Jolie and Scarlett Johansson. We was talking about Hollywood and what's going on in the celebrity world right now. We were just having a very light conversation with my audience, you know, just shooting the shit. You know, just shooting the shit.
I don't know about their lives. Angelina Jolie is beautiful.
Run what?
You want battle? I don't think I got smoke. I just started. But whatever.
You stay losing to me anyway. It don't matter if you got smoke or not. You stay losing.
Yesterday you lost. The day before yesterday you also lost. So shut up.
I lost yesterday?
Yes. Yesterday you lost.
Really?
Yeah, but I just started. I barely opened it. And you wear sunglasses in the ring. It's crazy.
Well, there's still sunlight. It's weird. It's drizzle, but there's also sunlight. It's weird.
Tap the screen and share, team. Tap the screen and share.
Hey, by the way, how crazy would it be if I order some delivery food and I told them to deliver it to the square? Can that happen? Tell them to deliver the food to the square right here?
They go stuck into me. No.
Is that possible?
No.
Is that possible? Hey, y'all, what if we try to order some food and have them deliver it to the square right here? You know, so we can have, because I didn't have, Henry, we stay winning against her. She's just a hater. Yo, Chris, thank you for the Cash App, Chris. Chris and Will, thank you for the Cash Apps, man. Y'all are really keeping me on the road. Y'all are really keeping me on the road, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you, Chris. If you're still watching, thank you for the Cash App. We really need Cash App to survive nowadays. We really appreciate that. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do Uber Eats. Try to find this Uber Eats shit, though. Thank you, Chris. Museum probably has a restaurant, but I don't really want their food, though. Tap on my face, everybody. Let's get this dub. Let's get this dub, everybody. Let me see. Let me see if it's possible. Let me see if it's possible. Tap on my face, y'all. Oh, shit. The wind is blowing kind of fast, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I wonder if Uber Eats would deliver it in the middle of a square. They asked me what's my address. I just said square. All right, we need 9 roses, y'all, to unlock triples, everybody. Yo, they actually delivering it. They actually said they would deliver it. Let me see if I can order. We need 9 roses, everybody. Thank you, Heather Johnson, for the Cash App. Thank you, Heather Johnson. I see it. It just came in. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Heather Johnson. Thank you, DB. Thank you, Fally. We got triples coming up. Let me see if I could. Yo, I might be able to actually order some food. I might not have to go. I might not have to go hungry. Yeah, they said I could order food, y'all. Thank you, Nicole. We got 50 seconds of triples, y'all. We got 50 seconds of triples. Y'all, I could order food, y'all. I could actually order food. Thank you, Fally. Thank you, Fally. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much for the cash app. We got triples, everybody. Use triples. Thank you, Sumaya. Thank you, Fally. Thank you, Sumaya. Thank you, Fally. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, oh, Sarah. We got 20 some seconds of triples, everybody. Thank you, Darnell. Thank you, Sarah. Y'all, we can win this. We got triples, everybody. Oliver breaking the bank. Y'all, thank you, Martha Hood. Thank you, Big O. Thank you, Martha Hood. Y'all, we got 15 seconds of triples. Everything's triples, y'all. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, DB. Thank you, Darnell. Thank you, Terry. Tap on my face, everybody. We got 8 seconds of triples, y'all. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Darnell. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Apex. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. There go Monty over here. Oh, my God. There go Monty over. I didn't even know Monty was still watching. Y'all, we got Monty. Thank you, Monty. Thank you, Dottie. Thank you, Dottie. Yo, thank you guys. For real. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to order something light. I'm not going to order too much. I'm going to get a spinach. Thank you. Thank you. We got 50 seconds left. I'm going to order a little spinach. And then I'm going to order some dumplings. I'm going to get some dumplings, y'all. Dumplings. Yep, dumplings. All right, we got 30 seconds left, y'all. Let's get this dub. Let's get this win. Because I got to go catch the train later, so I might not even be able to have time to have dinner. I have no breakfast, no lunch, and no dinner. That's bad. So let me make sure I order some. Yo, we won. Yes, we won. Thank you, Monty. Thank you, Martha. 2 gloves. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Darnell. Big O with the donuts. Thank you, Fally, Greg, Sumaya, and Cody. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to get my order in. Thank you. Thank you, Erica.
Lots of views from Carlos as long as he finished live, but if we don't talk Spanish, they will leave. So it's normal. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you.
What's up, Janita?
Nothing. What's up?
I'm trying to order some food.
What you order?
Ding Tai Fung?
Yo, the Din Tai Fung delivered to you on the Square?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell them to deliver it to me in the square. Yeah, yes, because I have a chair so I could eat it. Let's see how.
Isn't you eat Din Tai Fung yesterday? Why don't you change different food?
Because I eat the same food every single day. You know this about me. I eat the same shit every day.
Why you don't like changes?
I like to change women. But when it comes to food, I don't like to change.
Boring.
Hey, let's see how this works. Let's see how Uber Eats works. I haven't ordered Uber Eats in 6 years. Let's see how this works. So, let's see how this works.
Team, more tap. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday.
Oh my God, y'all, Uber Eats is expensive, y'all. So delivery fee is $2. There's also something called a service fee. You guys have to do this in America. You got to pay a service fee for Uber Eats. You have to use this. You have to use service fee for Uber
Taiwan
Eats.
doesn't have Meituan or something?
Nah, they don't have no Meituan. They don't have Chinese apps like Meituan or Didi. I don't think they have Didi. But this is like, yeah, this shit is expensive though. It's like with all the delivery fee and service fee, it's $30. $29 for 3 dishes from Din Tai Fung. Let me hold on. Let me hold on. I sent him a message. I sent this delivery driver a message. I left a note saying I'm in the square. Well, let's see how this works. Place order. American Express. It says placing order. Does this work?
No coupon for you?
No coupon, no coupon. Yo, it worked. Yo, it worked. It worked. Thank you, Fally. It worked.
How long you will stay in Taiwan?
I'll be here till February 3rd. I'll be in Taiwan till February 3rd, and I plan on.
You spend your Chinese New Year there?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my Chinese. You know why I'm doing this, right, Chinita? Because I think during Chinese New Year, everywhere else that Chinese people go on vacation is gonna be packed. So Japan's gonna be packed, Thailand is gonna be packed, mainland China is gonna be packed, Hong Kong is gonna be packed, Macau is gonna be packed.
Mainland China doesn't be packed. Everybody go home. Nobody really traveling on New Year.
Yeah, but it's cold though. Like northern China is cold. I wanted to come to like a warmer place.
But you from Shenzhen, no? Shenzhen is warm.
Shenzhen is warm, yeah, but I wanted to go outside a little bit and show them. My whole point is Chinese people from mainland China can't come here, so I figure it will be cheaper and there's less people. That's why I decided to come here.
Not really. Taiwan is more expensive than mainland China.
It is more expensive, but you know my point. You know my point.
If you wants to go someplace, let me tell you, go to those big cities. Because those big cities on the New Year, they all go home. Big city are empty.
You're right. You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah, so I'm sure Shenzhen is empty. I'm sure like south part of China, Shanghai is empty. Shanghai empty, Chengdu empty. All the capital city in China for New Year is empty.
Hey, what you gonna do in America though? Like, what are you gonna do in America to celebrate, like Chinese New Year? Like, what are you gonna do in Seattle?
Celebrate with Chinese people. Eat hot pot.
And what's Seattle like right now? You like it?
Yes. Today the weather is good.
Wait, you said.
I'm worried about you. You look like you are about to fly away. That shit wind it sounds very, very heavy. And your phone is moving around, bro. You look like you are going to fly away.
Man, this ain't Wizard of Oz, man. I ain't flying nowhere, okay? This is not Wizard of Oz. Chill your ass out, okay? I'm not flying nowhere. This ain't Wizard of Oz. Okay? This is what happens when we work hard and we come outside and stream. You be sitting on your kitchen, sitting on your ass, shaking that booty all the time.
I ain't no city. I'm standing up. What you talking about?
Well, hey, you very lucky that Free Monty didn't show up to our official battle. You would have lost by 1,000,000 points.
You never know. And what?
Thank you,
doesn't really go official battle. I know that.
Yeah, he didn't come, but he's here now. He's watching me ramble on and on about Taiwan and China.
Yeah.
So, hey, Chinita, would you like to come to Taiwan and visit one day?
Maybe. I went there before. Why?
Oh, right, with the cruise ship. Right. What am I talking about? Yeah, with the cruise ship. Thank you, Melanin.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
somebody just told me I need to book another official battle with you. I think I'm gonna go pass on that for a while, y'all. That almost gave me a heart attack. I think I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. It gave me a heart attack.
And he didn't do any punishment yet until now.
Steph Linky. All right, well, listen. It was great to see you. I'm gonna go back to rambling with my audience. I'm gonna see you in a little bit. How long are you gonna be on? You're gonna be on for a while, right?
I just started.
Guys, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll see you before I leave.
Be
Okay.
careful. Your wig probably will fly away. Take
What'd you
care.
just say? What'd you say?
Your wig will fly away. Be careful, okay?
I ain't got no fucking wig. This is my. This is why she was not exempt from punishment after she lost the official battle. You know? Look, there's more and more people filing into the museum now. I'm gonna wait for my food to show up. So they are preparing my order right now. Okay? They're preparing my order. How long is she in Seattle? I don't know. I don't know how long she's in Seattle, but let me tell you guys this, man. let me tell you guys this. Yes, I appreciate all Cash Apps, man. Our channel is hurting, y'all. We lost all of our subscription income. See, like Uncle Hyotu just came in. Uncle Hyotu used to be able to send hundreds of subscriptions every single month. Everybody used to send hundreds of subscriptions. People subscribe. Now, because the app is not back in the Apple Store, not in the Apple App Store, people can't subscribe anymore. So we lost that income entirely. It's crazy. So it's hurting our ability to travel, but we appreciate everybody who sent me a Cash App today. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Chris. And thank you, Heather. We appreciate all you guys. Heather Johnson, Will, and everybody. So that's really the way for us to supplement our income. Oh, shit. Here comes a big one. Oh, shit. Here comes a big one. Oh, how you doing, man?
Dylan, you want to do best of 3, 2 games?
I'm going to do a 1 with you. I'm going to do a 1.
You got a streak?
No, I don't have a streak. I'm just vibing with my audience.
I got you, bro. Let's do 1.
You want to do 1? I know you big time. You got a lot of smoke?
No, bro.
You lying. I know you lying, man. You got smoke.
No, I don't. I swear I don't.
You guys know who this is, everybody? Click on his username, everybody. I muted him, but click on his username. 8.2 million followers, live pro. This dude stays in the rankings every single day. This guy, y'all, you have a glove, Lori? Please use it during doubles or triples, y'all. Please use it during doubles or triples. This dude is big on TikTok. This dude is big. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. This dude is big, y'all. This dude is big. Everybody tap on my face. Let's focus on this. This guy's big time on TikTok. Let's get this win against a big time creator here on TikTok. We almost beat him last time. We almost beat him. We should have beaten him if not for a lag. Everybody tap on my face. Tap on my face, y'all. Let's get this dub, y'all. Let's get this win, everybody. Let's get this win, everybody. Tap on my face. Tap on my face, everybody. Tap on my face, y'all. Let's get this win. All right, we're gonna need. This is gonna be a Herculean effort, but maybe he doesn't have a lot of smoke. I know, Bren, we lost our subscriptions. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all the subscriber exclusive videos we have that's about to be released. This is a big problem. It's a big problem, man. Everybody, tap on my face, y'all. Let's get this dub, everybody. Let's get this dub. Now, this is a big time. One of the biggest people on all of TikTok. Tap on my face, everybody. Let's get this dub. Let's get this dub, everybody. Regina, I hope to stay on TikTok, man. I don't really like using YouTube. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Hopefully, we'll get some doubles on some triples. Nah, don't worry about it, Monty. 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 Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We need other people to step up. It can't always be you anyway. We need other people to step up. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Sarah. I want you to just watch, Monty. It can't always be you all the time lifting me to victory anyway. Everybody, tap on my face, y'all. Let's get this dub, y'all. We need 4 roses. One creator says you can subscribe through Discord. How does that work? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Darnell. How does that work, Rosalind? I don't know how that works. Thank you, DB. Thank you, Erica. All right, we got doubles coming up. Thank you, Johnny. Usually play for Eddie. Oh, that's all good. That's all good. And watch us. Hopefully we get a win without the help of Mr. Monty. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Martha. We got 20 seconds of doubles, y'all. Use doubles, everybody. Thank you, Few. Thank you, Big O. Use doubles. We got 20 seconds of doubles. Thank you, Lori. Do we have a glove? Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Few. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Sarah. Y'all use doubles, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Thank you, Few. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, shit. Thank you, Martha. Y'all, let's not quit, y'all. Let's not quit. Let's not quit. Thank you, Darnell. Thank you, DB. Let's not quit, everybody. Let's not quit. Thank you, Few. Thank you, DB. Let's not quit, everybody. Let's not quit. Do we have a glove? Thank you, Pepper and Darnell. Do we have a glove, everybody? Do we have a glove? Do we have a glove, everybody? If we have a glove, Lori, I thought you said you have a glove. We got to drop it. Lori, let's not wait. Let's drop the glove, y'all. Let's drop the glove, Lori. Let's use the glove, please. We got the glove, y'all. We got the glove from Martha Hood. We got the glove, everybody. We can still come back and beat them. We can still come back and beat them, y'all. We just need something to hit the glove, y'all. We got 20 seconds of glove. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Sarah, y'all. We got 20 seconds we got 10 seconds left in the glove. Use the glove, everybody. Use the glove. Thank you, Victoria. Why didn't I hit the glove? Oh, shit. We coming back. Oh, shit. Thank you, Lori. Oh, shit. We coming back, y'all. We coming back, everybody. We coming back. Thank you, Brandon Mung. That hit the glove. Brandon Mung, that hit the glove, y'all. That hit the glove. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Cody. Lori, we're going to need that glove. Lori, we're going to need that glove at the 30-second mark. We're going to need that glove. Thank you, Cody Rocky. Thank you, Icy. We're going to come back and win this, y'all. At the 30-second mark, let's use a glove. Thank you, Henry, for the sub. Thank you, Henry. Henry gave Henry a sub. Yeah, when they use the glove, let's use the hammer. Damn, Lori can't use the glove, so we're gonna have to do this straight up. A glove gives you a chance to 5x whatever it is you send. No, Lori, because you got the glove in a different battle, so I don't think you can use it for mine. Y'all, we're losing by 7,000 points, y'all. Let's win this, everybody. We need a last-minute snipe against Edward. We need a last-second snipe against Edward, y'all. Oh, Monty has a glove. Monty, can we at least use the glove? Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Y'all, we got a glove coming. We got a glove coming. We got a glove from Uncle. We got a glove from Uncle, y'all. Y'all, we're gonna win this. We got 20 seconds left. Let's get the glove, y'all. We down by 7,000 points. We need a last-second snipe. We need a last-second snipe. Thank you, Uncle. Yo, why didn't that hit the glove? Thank you, Brandon. Oh, we gonna win this. We gonna win this, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, that hit the glove. Oh, my God. Uncle, Victoria, Martha, Elizabeth, Martha Hood, Jess, Lori. We got his ass. Yo, y'all are amazing. Yo, Uncle. Yo, Uncle, man. Uncle, stay sniping. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Brandon Mung. Thank you, Martha Hood. Thank you, Lori, for the glove. Thank you, Uncle, for the glove. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Few. Thank you, Jess. And thank you, Darnell P.
Share. Take this time to share. I need gloves, guys. We have no gloves right now.
Hey, that was a nice battle, man.
It was a good battle, bro. I wish I had gloves. I don't have gloves.
Yeah, I gotta go. Hey, before I go, this is where I am right now. So I'm in front of the National Palace Museum in Taipei, in Taiwan. This is one of the most amazing museums in the entire world, right here. This one right here. So National Palace Museum. So it's great seeing you, man.
You too, bro.
Find me again tomorrow.
I'll find you. Okay. Enjoy,
Later.
bro. I'll find you. Okay. Enjoy,
Later.
bro.
And see, we don't want Monty doing everything. We also don't want Uncle Hilton doing everything. But I'm telling you guys, man, I can't do the dance, man. It's cold as hell out here, man. My joints are not warmed up. Fuck it. I'm gonna give you guys a little one. Guys, because the last time I did it in front of, shit, man, they just keep coming, y'all. They just keep coming for me. Everybody just keeps coming for me. Nah, actually, I'm gonna decline this. I'm not gonna accept this. I'm not gonna accept this, man. I'm gonna decline. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, man. They keep inviting me. I'm gonna decline it. I'm gonna decline it. Man, no, you didn't let me down at all, Lori. We won. What you mean you let me down? You didn't let me down at all, Lori. We won. You guys could never let me down just by watching. Just by watching, you never let me down. I ain't gonna say it, Gio, because you know we got some haters on the channel. If I say who it is, haters are gonna go over there and talk shit and like, you know, but I do want to go find Rainy though. Yo, Uncle, I appreciate you. You guys want to see somebody big? I'll show you guys something big. You guys want to see a big person? Nah, we gonna talk about geopolitics, man. But I see he's not accepting me. I was gonna show you somebody else, but the Hispanic guy, Croy, I'm trying to show you somebody else. Hold on one second. This is our favorite young lady. Boom! What is up? What
Okay,
is
look today.
What is up?
What is up? Where are you? Taipei?
Guess
Still?
where I am. Guess where I am.
Taichung? You said.
No, I'm still in Taipei. I gotta take the train to Taichung tonight. Train's at
okay.
6 o'clock. Yeah, it's at 6 o'clock. Where do you think I am?
The memorials for massacre from Japan.
No, they don't have that in Taiwan.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Where are you?
Taipei, 故宫博物院, 故宫 Palace Museum.
Ooh, they have some really nice things over there.
Yes, they do. You're right about that. Yeah, this is one of the nicest museums in the world. You know.
Oh, yeah. Many of the things that we we're looking for are in there.
Exactly. No, you're exactly right. They took all the best. They took the best stuff. They took everything. They took everything.
But you can't camera in there, right? Can't use camera
I can't
inside.
stream in there. I can't stream in there, but I can film in there. That's why I'm streaming outside. And then right after I finish streaming, I got to go in there and work. I got to go and film.
Yeah,
I gotta film
富春
you
山居
content.
图 is over there, I think. One
Yeah,
of the
it is.
most
It is. It is. It is. Yeah, it's in there. I'm going to film it today.
I want to see it. Sure.
I'm going to make an episode about it.
Okay, great.
And then I'm going to steal it.
Try.
gonna-
Yes.
I'm gonna
We
steal
will
it.
thank you. We will thank you.
This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna steal it. Okay, I'm gonna sell it on eBay, and then you and I, we're gonna split it, and we're gonna give some to Uncle. Okay, we're gonna give some to Charlie Lambert. We're gonna give some back to all the people that have been supporting us. I'm gonna steal it.
Did you get my lingerie yesterday? You've been talking too much. Did you do anything?
Hey, let me tell you something. If we get your lingerie, we can't be streaming on TikTok anymore. We're gonna have to go to somewhere else. By the way, what are you wearing?
Wearing a red dress because it's Chinese New Year.
Can I see?
Of course. What are you wearing? Oh, same shit. 3 days ago. He's wearing the same thing.
Hey, Rainy, I gotta share some things with you though. Like, I figure you'd be somebody nice to talk to about this because you live in mainland China. Like, this place is really different, man. Taiwan is really different. Really different.
How do they talk? Do they talk really like that? 那又怎样？没有吧？
They do. They do. It's not about the way they talk, man. It's like this place is very chill. 不卷. It's very chill, man. Like, it's real chill, man. The people are very demure. They don't spit on the ground. They don't smoke everywhere. They don't honk their horns. They wait in line patiently. It's fucking with my mind a little bit.
But however, it's here in China. Work is very competitive in Taipei. In Taiwan, I know that people has less stress, but that place haven't made a major GDP growth or whatever for like 20-30 years. They've been the same way they were.
You are
No
absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But here's the thing, though. I was talking with my Uber driver about that exact same topic.
Yeah.
He was such a nice guy. I was like, I feel like you guys are very chill. Because he could tell from my accent that I'm from mainland China. I was like, you guys are very chill compared to mainland. You guys are very chill. He's like, chill's one way to describe it. Lack of motivation to do things, being called lazy is another way to call it. But you know what he said, though? He was like, I'm an Uber driver. He says, in the mainland China, the app only allows you to drive 12 hours. So Chinese drivers drive 12 hours. They'll drive the max. He said, I only drive 4 hours a day. He said, I only drive 4 hours a day. I make enough money to eat, and I go home and I sleep and I chill. He said, if I was in mainland China, I'd be working 12 hours a day. He says, here, we're just very content. We're very easily content with ourselves. I was like, you know what? That's an interesting. Let me tell you something, man. Because you know me, I'm a dog. I'm a go-getter, man. If they said I could only drive 12 hours a day, I'm going to go get a second phone. I'm going to drive 15 hours. I'm going to borrow somebody else's phone. I'm going to drive 15 hours. I'm going to push it to the limit. But this guy told me, he was like, I only drive 4 hours a day. He says, I make enough to pay my bills and pay for my food, and I go home. That's it. Thank you, Hatchick.
They're happier.
They are 100% happier. I feel it. But you know what's another word I would use to describe them, though, Rainy? And I say this respectfully, politely. I feel like they are more naive.
Oh.
Thank you, Christy. But that's it's a good thing. It's not a bad word. I feel like they are more like innocent. They not burdened by too much all the bullshit ass thoughts that you are exposed to. I feel like when you're living on the mainland.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? What I'm saying, Rainy?
Yeah. Life is harder here, so we have to struggle more. And life
Yes.
here is like, yeah.
Yes. I gotta tell you this quick story, and then we can run once. I gotta tell you this quick story because I love to tell you. You would love this story. So 2 days ago, I was on the subway, Thank you, Lao Chen. I was about to get on the subway. Okay? You know how they get on the subway in China, right? You go on the sides like this, right? And you let the people out in the middle, right?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
In Taiwan is different. And in Taiwan, they be waiting in a line. So the train is coming, the train is coming. There's a line of people waiting to get on. But there was nobody in line. There was only one person. There was a construction worker. And you know me in China, man. I've been living in China for so long. I gotta grab me a seat. It's a 25-minute subway ride, man. I'm tired, man. I've been walking all morning. I need a seat. I ran my ass up into that train and I sat down. I ran in there, man, because I'm accustomed to living in China. You know, I'm accustomed to living in China, so I ran up into that train. Okay, I ran in there. What's up, Neil? Okay, I ran in there. Okay, but the problem is they don't really do that in here, man. They don't really do that. They real polite and they real demure, man. And when I sat down, man, that construction worker, man, he started cussing at me. He started yelling at me. Yeah, he was like, "What the fuck you running for, man? You act like there's not gonna be a seat." It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It actually happened, man. It's crazy. So I had to basically calm down myself. I had to calm down myself a little bit because I feel like, you know, me living in mainland China, everything is a competition. Oh my God, I gotta run. I gotta get on the train. I gotta get on the bus. I gotta get on the ferry. Everything is a competition. Here, everybody's like real chill. Very, very chill, you know?
It's a better place for retire, but you know, when we're too young, you and me actually, if you know some opportunities appears and we could go to Taiwan, maybe I don't know if you would take it. Maybe I'll stay here. But when I retire, maybe I'll go to a place like that.
Well, I always say this, man. If I had all the money in the world, there's a few places I would live in. If I had all the money in the world, I would live in Las Vegas. I would spend like spring and autumn in New York City. I would live in Vancouver. That's on the Western Hemisphere. I would live in LA, but the fire is making me rethink about that. But if I was in Asia and I had all the money in the world, the number one place I would live is Hong Kong. Number one place. Hong Kong's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're close to Shenzhen, you're close to Macau, you're close to Zhuhai, and you can speak English. You got all the American things that I'm accustomed to, and yet you still have all the Chinese things you need. It's perfect. But the problem is it's way too expensive. Chris is over there. Zen Chef Mo is over there right now. But Taiwan is not a bad choice. Taiwan's not a bad choice.
Shanghai also kind of like Hong Kong.
No, not
You
at
know,
all.
in some restaurants downtown, you have to order in English. Menus
No,
are.
I hate
in English.
Shanghai. I hate Shanghai. I'm sorry. I hate Shanghai. I'm sorry to say this. I hate Shanghai.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't like Shanghai at all. I don't like Shanghai at all. I'm serious. I don't like Shanghai at all.
I hated Shanghai in the beginning, but then I fell in love with it because my boyfriend took me to see the real Shanghai. As a tourist, I hated it, but I was taken to museums, concerts.
Isn't your boyfriend French?
French living and working in Shanghai.
So it took a French man to show you the real Shanghai.
Yeah, because he's been living in Shanghai for 10